Welcome to Intermediate Spanish 201, Section 1. This is a 4-credit class. The name of your instructor is Karen Coronel. As you can see here, all the information you need to contact me is here. Email address, Skype username, and clicking here, you can also set up an appointment during my office hours. This is an online class that starts today, January 9, and finishes in May 5th. Remember that an online course or language course implies great deal and effort from you. Think this course as an independent study course, and I will be your support for starting this class. You will need to click here, start here. Now I am going to introduce this course briefly. This is my profile information, as I said before. In announcements, here I will pass important information that you will need to have or instructions to follow. You will have to check announcements every day because this is my primary source of communication. All information about our class is in material, content. So the first portion of our section during this week is in Start Here. Then you are going to find our syllabus. In our syllabus, you can see all information about your instructor again, course overview, course learning objectives. Also, you are going to find information about the textbook you need to purchase, and our book Gente has an access code that you need to have for accessing to my Spanish lab. When you sign in my Spanish lab, you will need this access code in order to access to our class. Also, this is how our class is distributed and how I will evaluate the assignments during each week. And finally, this is some institutional information that you need to know. So please read carefully the syllabus before completing our quiz. Going back to content, this is a course schedule where you are going to find all information and important dates for chapter exams and where each chapter will have place during the month. Also, for our first chapter and our first week, you have a didactic unit. So I did a beautiful calendar with different instructions that you can follow if you want, but also you are open to plan your week how better works for you. And here you have a checklist that it is mandatory to use, so you will know which activity you complete and which activity you miss. There is also mini lecciones and instructora. This is related to my Spanish lab. That's why it is so important to purchase the book as soon as possible. And other activities that you will have to complete during the week, so I recommend to read carefully every instruction. But if you have questions about how the class is designed, please don't hesitate to contact me. Okay, I'm gonna do a short explanation about how vocabulary works, how you are going to study vocabulary, and also I'm gonna show you how to access to my Spanish lab. So first, in vocabulary section, you have here links that will bring you to chapters. So here I'm gonna open in a new tab. So for our chapter 14, you have 3 sets to study. So we can start with el carácter y la personalidad. So you can start practicing with flashcards, right? Greed.
La avaricia.
La avaricia, right? Continue. Beauty.
La belleza.
Okay, and also there are other activities that you can click, like learn. So you can say la generosidad. Okay. Also, there is another type of study that is spell.
El defecto.
Where you have to type what you hear.
El vicio.
You can do practice tests, match words in Spanish and English, and gravity is a game. So I will give you the opportunity to search more about how to study vocabulary for our unit. Remember that for all of the assignments during the week, you will have to practice vocabulary, because the vocabulary is the one that helps you to follow the others' instructions. And my Spanish lab, so you can Google it, my Spanish lab. Go to my Spanish language person, and here you can go to student, but because I'm not a student, I will click on educator, but I already have an access, so I will go to sign in. This is my personal information. Here, Spanish 201 online. And in order to learn how to use my Spanish lab, there are different tutorials that you can find in order to know how this website works. However, there is a calendar with assignments that you have to complete, and you can go assignment, calendar, like in each module I explain in detail how to complete each of the assignments during the week. So welcome to our class, and as I said again, don't hesitate to contact me if you have any questions.